All right, we had the brand new Hoshiplay Frenzy RC, which I just did a review on, and it fell short of the advertised speed. We got 37, and I believe it's 43 is what they advertised. So today, we're going to be taking this beautiful Turnigy high discharge rapid battery. We're going to put it in here, use our GPS with the RC Guy garage GPS holder. We're going to go ahead and strap that around the battery, put it in here, and we're going to see if we can't get the advertised speed out of this RC with this battery. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Good to have you here. Thank you for joining me in these RC vehicle adventures. So yes, so every time I've tested something with the Turnigy battery, I've gotten a better top speed out of it. Now, to be fair, the other battery did have some use on it because I shot all that B-roll. I had planned on bringing this battery and the second battery, so when I did the speed run, I would have been on a fresh pack, but I didn't have that luxury, so it is what it is. I don't think it really would affect it because LiPos really don't lose their power so much, like straight off the bat. And you know, this isn't like a high draw environment like a speed run where every drop of voltage counts. So, but we are going to see today what it can do. And I am melting, man. It is hot, 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 hot. So I was out here shooting another video with the Asuga and the sledge, which you guys see that. And I had a problem with this camera shut off due to heat. So the camera shut off, it got hot. I had to put the blower in there, cooled off, and then I even had to sit in the car here with the AC blowing on this thing to cool it off to start this video. So I backed the frame rate down to 30 frames. You shouldn't see a difference. Usually I only run 60 in case I want to do slow motion for something. I had that capability, but it's so hot right now. All right, let's just do this. Make sure that this thing is zeroed out. We have speed. Ooh, the brakes are strong. All right, let's see. Let's bring it back. Come on, be straight. Wow. I'd venture to say I think it is a bit faster. I can't remember. Does this have a gyro? I mean, it's acting like it. No, I guess it's just the way the tires are ballooning, making it wig-wag a bit. Jeez. That's good. 42! Haha! So we're almost there at the advertised speed with the better battery. I will, at one point, come out here do another speed test with the factory battery fully charged, and I guess I should have done that today. I really should have, but man, it is freaking hot. I just want to go run this RC and have a little fun with it. Yeah, so far, you know what? Before I end the video, I will do a speed run in front of my house. So that'll be the last thing. Because I have to know. We'll have to give this every shot possible before I say, beyond a shadow of doubt, that the Turnigy is in fact a stronger battery. So when I finish here, I'll go home, we'll charge up a battery, fully charged, and we'll do speed run at my house. And if you've never been in the South and you see a big mound of dirt like that, stay away. Stay away. If you're walking, people that have lived down here long enough, when you step in ground and it's soft, you initially jump up because you know those are fire ants. I picked up a stick the other day and see these like 2 pimples on my hand? That's from like the fire ants. Man, they swarm fast, they bite and hurt. Yeah, I'm thinking about scooping some of them up and having somebody airdrop them in RC Guy's garage's backyard. Because, man, I am all about sharing the love. And I think his backyard track needs some fire ants. Oh, no. Ugh. Why does this feel like it's wanting to... Maybe it's just the soil, so the sand is so loose. It is definitely having a good time kicking that back end around out here. Oh. Same RC, different environment, two totally different driving experiences. Where I did the review video, it was a lot more planted and solid. Come out here to like my, I know I call the other place my drift spot, but I really kind of call this now. I feel like this is more suited for drifting. Oh no. Little RC's got some power. The only thing I'm afraid of is I don't have a fan on that motor. I just hope, and I'm not sure if these cheaper Hobby Wing ESCs have any type of thermal protection. Because generally the ESC and motor kind of run the same, you know, if it's geared correctly and everything like that. They generally run around the same temp. So if the ESC goes into thermal, it usually saves the motor as well, but I still like to have a fan on the motor. And it might be something I add to this. Just depends on how much I'm going to use it, but I might actually use this one a bit because this is quite a capable RC. This would be great for when I go camping because it's really hard with the smaller RV I got now to put some of the larger 6S cars in there. This right here will work perfect. I do know we have one camping trip booked for like the beach. Ooh. And we're going to do like last time and tow her car to it. So if we're towing her car, I got a whole Buick I can fill up full of RC cars. And I probably will because I think she wants to spend a week out there. Good God. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do sitting there for a week. But play with RC cars, I guess. Yeah, this is handling way different out here. I didn't have this problem with it tipping over like that at the other spot, but I did tighten the suspension up because I was going to jump it off the ramp and do all that stuff. So I think for out here, and this is really like one of those key things where I talk about, I really like the threaded shocks. Because if I felt like if it wasn't so hot, I would actually probably spend a minute, bend over, pop that body off, give those shocks a couple of twists, soften them up some, and I guarantee it would handle a whole lot better. For this type of environment, this thing could actually even use a little gyro action. Whew. Guys, it's getting hot, man. Holy moly, man, my heart rate's at 118. I'm not even doing anything. I'm sitting here literally leaning against the fence driving this car. Whew. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, make this just a short video. Sorry, apologize about that. But hopefully this will kind of give you a better idea, a second look at this RC, give you a better idea of how this thing will run in different environments. I do like it, man. I am actually surprised. I am a bit concerned when I recommended this RC, they had parts available on their Amazon store, and then somebody said, parts. And I'm like, hey, they're in. So I went and looked, and yeah, they have all the parts right now listed as unavailable. But you can go to their website. They do have parts listed, and also several keen-eyed viewers mentioned that this is like the same thing as the GT fans. I forget what model, but yeah, you can get parts on from GT fans as well. That's kind of the advantage of when these cars are kind of produced between several companies, you know, like Rolarlo, ZD, Dickav, stuff like that. They all kind of make like that same car. Maybe you can't find the part for Dickav, or maybe it's too expensive on Rolarlo. And if you look at like ZD, you can get the part. Maybe it's cheaper. Maybe you can get it faster. So there is kind of an advantage to that when these things are kind of like relabeled. I know, like, I can pretty much get a Rolarlo stuff cheaper with the ZD. Now, granted, Rolarlo does tend to spice theirs up a little bit. Their ESCs and that tend to be a little bit, you know, instead of like, say, 35 amp, it'd be 45 amp ESC. But who knows how accurate any of that is, but yeah, I like this little RC. I think this is gonna be one of the ones I take on a camping trip. Look at that, through this thick grass. Yeah, it's doing it. Let's go through one more time, a little slower speed. I mean, the grass is about swallowing this thing. And to be honest, man, I was up the road at the jump spot with even the sledge on this side of the hill going up. I could hear the sledge was bogging down and stuff. I mean, it's got way more power than this. So something I missed on the review are these lights here. I failed to mention that if you double click, it changes the what they do. So right there we have a breathing mode. Double click again, we have a strobe. Double click again, they're on. And if you double click again, it's off. I kid you not, I'm not sure if you can see that way down there on the bottom. My heart rate's reading 133. You got, I mean, granted, but I haven't done anything. This is just standing. Now, I have been walking, I've been losing weight, you know, but whew, this heat is unfreaking real. All right, let's go home, put in the other battery, and give it a second speed run. All right, here we go, fresh off the charger. This is the battery that came with this RC. I'm gonna put our GPS dealio right there. Man, I watch so many people, like, they got this GPS, taped whatever to their car. This little GPS holder's a pretty nifty deal there. Pretty ingenious, even from a simple-minded guy. Again, we'll just make sure that this is zeroed out. So there we have it. We have a speed reading. So like I said, the other battery, I shot the B-roll with it. So it had some drain on it. It was my fault for I forgot the other batteries. Yeah, so I'll take the hit and come back out here and we'll go ahead and... Honestly, my German Shepherd does not like the RC at all. 41, holy crap. So there was a huge difference. So yeah, so my bad then on the, so the Turnigy was faster, not as fast as, or not faster than what initially thought. So, I mean, we gained about 2 miles an hour faster with the Turnigy. So, man, I'm going to have to go back in my initial review and make a comment that this battery, fully charged, does. So, man, you know, we'll even, we'll repeat it. Woo! Man, I am actually surprised. I didn't think it would be that much of a difference, but this is why I did the test, because I didn't want to make it out to be something untrue. 41, there we go. 2 in a row. All right, so yeah, honestly, I'm blown away. I'm so glad that I did the test, because this just shows that out of the box, it was closer to advertised speed. So 41 with this battery, we got a 2-mile-an-hour gain, and that's still pretty good for the Turnigy. 2 miles an hour faster just from a battery swap. So there you have it, but we know the truth now. So it wasn't as bad. It wasn't the 37. I did state in that video that I did use the battery to shoot the B-roll, but you know, I just figured during the B-roll I never really went full throttle. I went back and forth the trail a few times, but it was a small battery, 2200 milliamp hour, so I guess even if I didn't drive it a lot, we did ask a lot out of that battery. But there you have it. So it is still not hitting the speed they advertised, but definitely a lot better. As you can see, like, we drove it in a different type of terrain today, different reaction. Like I said, if I would have taken a second, if it wasn't so hot, I know for a fact if I loosen those shocks up, it wouldn't have rolled over so bad. When I was doing the B-roll, I had to tighten the shocks up because it was just bouncing everywhere. So yeah. So man, there you have it. I'm honestly, like, I'm glad. I want to give you guys honest, full content. I'm not going to make, even though I like Turnigy a lot, they work with me, I'm not going to make the batteries out to be better than what they are. They are good batteries, but it wasn't as drastic of a difference as I initially thought it was. I'm so glad I did the follow-up test with this. So yeah, good RC. Check it out. To be linked down below where you can get this. There are parts availability. Not the best. I really wish it was on Amazon, something faster. They do have a store there, so hopefully it'll get restocked. I'll talk to them. Yeah, like I said, I know I got a vacation coming up. We'll be going to the beach, and this is going to be one of the RCs I bring. I know we will be towing a car, so I'll have more room. But I still think I'm going to bring this one because I like this RC. I think I can have some fun with it out there. All right, everyone. Hope you had some fun watching the Hoshiplay, the Frenzy. I forget the number of it. I do need to do some shock tuning because this is, look, it's still not wanting to come up. The back, yeah, even the back end. When the body's off, like when I was testing it, it does a lot better. When you put this extra weight of the body on, it just kind of kills that suspension momentum. But anyhow, hope you found this fun, informative. Link down below where you can get that and the Turnigy battery. Stay tuned. We're going to be doing some shock tuning, some other stuff to this RC. Join us for these RC vehicle ventures. We do boats, planes, cars, a little bit of everything. I have some other cool electronic stuff coming up to show you on the channel. So hope you subscribe. Join us for these RC vehicle electronic adventures. All right, thanks for watching. See you next one.